Well, of course I wear pants. Everybody wears pants on the show. Oh, hey, I gotta go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday Night Live. Welcome, Linda. How are you today?
I'm fine. Are you talking about underpants or overpants?
Well, let's just say I can't stand up.
We wouldn't want you to.
Hey, by the way, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a couple of pictures I got of you and Roy out finding all these breakfast places that I'd never heard of. But before we do that, I got a couple of things I want to talk about real quick.
Okay.
Mr. Cheez-Its, which has been a long-time subscriber of ours, he is recovering from heart valve replacement surgery. I just found this out today, and we want to wish him well.
Absolutely. Oh, my goodness. I didn't even know he was going through that. Yeah, absolutely, Mr. Cheez-Its. Hope you're doing wonderfully now.
Yeah, I'm sure he's in Chicago, has nothing better to do but watch our show. Mr. Cheez-Its, if you're out there, we do wish you well. I don't even have my chat on. Let me turn my chat on. He might even be on here.
I thought I saw him, but maybe I'm making it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if he's out there, we wish him well. Another one was Mushkipotamus on the last WNL show. I saw it on the replay because I do read all the comments on the replay. I'll be up to midnight tonight watching this so I can get everything that people say and don't say.
Yeah.
She wanted to know who enclosed our Lanai, and I told her, I said, send me an email and I'll send you the phone numbers and stuff. And she never emailed me. And unless she
is on here tonight, Skip.
Yeah, if you send me an email, I don't have your email. It's just, I just don't have it. So send me an email and then I'll reply and I'll send you phone numbers and stuff. But let me say with that also that I think Linda, didn't you get your Lanai enclosed by the same people that I did?
Oh, we're going to get it enclosed, but they are like everything else delayed. So we've already ordered it and we picked everything out and they said they should be able to do it by September.
September?
Oh
my God.
Yeah, I know. It's taking a while. But we're also going to get the new Mitsubishi mini split, which was really interesting. They actually have a new version. So instead of that long thing that goes against the wall that's sort of ugly, these are actually enclosed right in the ceiling. So I'm excited about that. It's a little bit more, a smidge more, but
our neighbor has one of those, but I didn't know what it was. When you said the ceiling, that's the first thing I remember. He had it put up in the ceiling of his Lanai, and he said he loved it. It was very quiet.
Exactly.
I didn't ask what kind it was or anything.
Yeah, it's Mitsubishi, but apparently it was designed actually with the Villages in mind. So I'm sure they're using it at other places, but a gentleman from the Villages actually helped design it, and it's working real well. So we're excited about that. But yeah, not until September.
That's my next major purchase for the house, is a quiet air conditioner for Lanai, because our Lanai gets hot. Yeah. I think everybody's probably does, and that'll help. I don't never go out there, but Sue goes out there, and if I can make it much more comfortable for her to go out there, she'll stay out there longer, and I love it.
You know what? I use the Lanai more than any other room in the house. I mean, I'm up and get my cup of coffee. I'm out there. I'm reading my newspaper. Having lunch out there in the evening. I have a glass of wine or whatever out there with Roy. So I love the Lanai. So if we can use it more because we've got it enclosed and because it's got a little AC in there, wonderful.
Yep, it's great. We love our Lanai too. I do go out there. I just don't go out there as much as I used to, because like everything else in the Villages, when you're here and you're doing your thing, after you're here for a couple of years, you'll start doing different things because you get bored with it.
I remember you doing more videos out on the Lanai than you're doing these days. You're porch sitting now, right?
Yeah. Well, I got that porch, for Sue, because she wanted it.
And you're using it, of course.
Hey, it's my house. I'm not going to get an argument about that.
Not going to take the bait.
It's always our house until you go to divorce court. And then we'll see just how 50-50 will split. Yeah, there you go. I want to also thank, in the last 20-some days, I got some new YouTube members. I want to mention each one of their names. Tricia Nett's a new one. Carol Wee. You tell me how to pronounce that. You told me once before. Her last name's W-I.
Oh, probably Wee.
Okay, Carol Wee. Actually, we met her. I don't know if you know her or not. We had a meet and greet with her. She's still looking. She's here looking. She's running around like crazy looking. One day, I think she looked at 6 different houses.
Oh my God.
I remember them days. I'm glad I
That's a
don't do it
lot.
anymore.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hard to keep that many straight though when you see that many different houses in one day.
oh yeah, you get the floor plans. You get all messed up with them.
Yeah.
Kelly, and you pronounced this word the last time too. Brezhniak.
That sounds good.
Okay. Marie. Maven. I should email you all these names and let you announce these names over here. Johnny N, Cindy G. Here's a good one. I like this name. Find Joy Every Day. That's her YouTube name.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's
And
definitely
Ray.
a villager. Definitely a villager.
Ray Porowski.
Okay.
And CM, Bill Jenkins, and Marcia. And my number one today is member is Tom Moorhead. I think he's the only one that joined my loyal membership. It's more money. I never expected anybody to ever join that thing, but he did. And when I checked, I was totally surprised. He's been on there for 3 months. I didn't even know. I didn't get notified, just like you guys. I didn't get notified about it, and I'm supposed to be notified about anybody that leaves or anybody that comes in. And I don't. I have to check on these things constantly.
Well, welcome to everybody. Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for doing. Oh, looky here. We got a. That's the wrong one. Wait a minute. I'll find the right button here in a minute.
Are you getting?
Here it is. We got a.
Again?
No, look, man. We got a super chat already from John and Paul. Hey, Skip, I'm about ready to get my breakfast. Has it been a hot and humid summer? Actually, the summer's here started early, I think. And it's hot and the humidity's getting worse. It's not killer, but hey, it was 92 degrees the other day when I did the port setting, so don't tell me. 92 is 92.
You know what? It gets hot later in the day, I noticed. Like 5 o'clock is the hottest in the whole day.
Yeah, 4 to 5 o'clock is the hottest, but that's about time our afternoon showers start too. We're getting into the rainy season. So
thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, thank you.
Stickers. Yes, I do. Stickers. I like stickers more than you.
Wow, you even sang along this time. I'm impressed.
Hey.
You sang along with you.
Oh, well, I sang happy birthday to you on the last show.
Yeah, you did. Thank you.
Keep that in mind.
Thank you.
Keep that in mind.
And you know what? Somebody else had a birthday too after that. Somebody.
Me.
Yeah, what did you do for your birthday?
Nothing.
Oh,
just another day. Why are we celebrating another day closer to death?
I thought you usually hit out so that nobody celebrates.
I do. And for that reason right there. But this year, because of the gas prices and COVID, and I don't even know what all, doctor appointments, eye surgeries, car wrecks, couldn't go anywhere, do anything.
Sue was getting her cataract surgery then, wasn't she?
Two surgeries. One was cataract, along with getting rid of a scar that she had on her eye that she got the last time we was in Rockport. The second surgery was just simple cataract removal.
Yeah, but she's doing great.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. She took the car today, and I was sitting here all day on pins and needles.
You were afraid you're going to get another phone call?
I'm going to get another phone call saying, you ain't going to believe this. I
Well,
run into Linda.
She's
oh, well, what does she have to say for herself? No, I run into her. That's what I was expecting.
She's
okay. I got to bring up I'm going to bring up some pictures here. Don't go away.
Okay.
Where's it at? Okay. Pictures. Here. Is that them? Yeah, I think this is them. Some of the places you find to go eat. I swear to God.
We talked a long time ago about enjoying breakfast more than we enjoy going out to dinner. So we've been checking all the little mom and pop places, and there are some great places for breakfast around here.
There's a lot of them. We used to go around to, I don't even know how many there are around here. Billy's, is it Billy's Cafe on 27441 when it was a small place. Billy's Cafe's been there for years.
Oh, Billy's. We went to Billy's.
Did you?
Yeah.
There's a waitress in there. I can't think of her name. She's hilarious to start with, but she also writes articles for newspaper. And she writes basically about her run-ins to different customers. Most of her run-ins are funny, about or she'll talk about some old guy who's come in every day for the last 2 years. He always sits alone. So she started talking to him. And then she tells this story. So I don't know if she's still there now or not, but she was hilarious.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, when we went, I went to put in my name and Roy was standing in line. And as I came back, the gentleman said, "Hi, Linda." And I said, "Hello." And he said, "You're Linda from Skip Smith's show."
Oh, I thought you were going to say, "Shh, Roy's here."
No.
Was
So
it
we
Frank?
had a nice chat. Yeah.
Was it Frank?
No.
Oh. Okay. What is that? Is that breakfast?
That's breakfast.
That's what you said. You like to go out these places and have breakfast.
Well, that was breakfast, except Roy was a little late getting up that morning. So when we got there, they had just stopped breakfast and they transitioned to lunch. So unfortunately, we had to have lunch, but it was still good.
Okay.
Oh, that was a Cuban. I'd never had a Cuban sandwich before. So that was
and to me, from what I've had, that don't look like a Cuban sandwich.
well, they said it was a modified Cuban.
Yeah, it looks modified. And that, I recognize that.
That was good. That was a fresh peach cobbler with real vanilla ice cream.
Yes.
That was at Odd Couples, I think. And don't if anybody goes to Odd Couples, don't let the exterior scare you off, because the exterior looks like maybe it's a bar. There's just glass on the wall and the little door to the left. But you go inside and it's a cute little place and the food's really good and everybody's really friendly. So Odd Couples, try that one. Oh, so this is a different one. This is you took all these pictures. This is Mabel's Early Bird restaurant, and this is actually owned by a Cuban family. And the daughter and the mother run the whole thing. And then this is where I had the Cuban coffee, Skip, that I sent you a picture of, because I said I bet you don't know.
Yeah.
Remember your Cuban coffee experience you shared with me?
Oh yeah, it was just yummy.
Well, tell people about it. I thought mine was good.
Me and Sue went down to, when it was fairly new, we went to, I can't think what it's called. It's part of Disney World, but they've changed it. Pleasure Island.
Uh-huh.
And over there in that area, anyway, they have the blues place, House of Blues.
Okay.
Dan Aykroyd's place, or Home of Blues, House of Blues.
Okay.
And in there, they had Gloria Estefan's Cuban restaurant.
Oh.
And we're down here walking around. I'm, on vacation. I don't care. When I'm on vacation, I'll go anywhere. I don't care. And I seen that, and I said, I wonder what Cuban food really is. I mean, you see things on TV, but they don't really tell you anything. I mean, It looks good, but is it really? Tofu can actually look good, but I got a feeling it's disgusting.
That's good. You just got to
whatever. Yeah. So I said, you want to go in and get something to eat? And Sue said, yeah, let's go ahead. So we went in. And I sat down, and me being me, a waiter comes over, and he's Cuban. You can tell by the accent. And I asked him straight out. I said, I've never been to Cuba. I've never had any kind of Cuban food or what I would consider to be real Cuban food. I said, are you from Cuba? And he said, yeah, he was from one of the capital cities or something. I forget. And I said, is this real Cuban food? In other words, if I was in your country and ordered whatever I ordered today, is this the way it will come? And he said, yes. He said, our chef is it here from Cuba? And he said, this is exactly the ingredients we would use there, except there probably more bought locally from a farmer that raised this stuff, where here it comes off a, semi truck somewhere. So he brings this to me and I eat the food. Food was okay. Kind of bland, I thought. There really wasn't a lot of seasoning to it. And then he asked me if I wanted anything after it was over, and I said, yeah, I wouldn't mind having a cup of coffee. He said, we have a Cuban coffee. I said, okay, I'll try that. And then he starts explaining what this coffee is. I should have caught on when he started explaining what this coffee is, right? But I didn't. I said, okay, I'll try it. So he brings it, and it's in this little bitty cup with a little bitty handle on the side that you would never get a finger in. And he sets it in front of me, and I even looked at him and asked him, I said, what's that? He said, that's the blah, blah, blah coffee, whatever it was. I said, oh, okay. And it was full. I mean, completely to the very brim. How am I supposed to get sugar in that? And he looks at me real funny, like, nobody ever put sugar in it. But I'm putting sugar in this. And I might want to put some cream in there. And so he said, well, you may have to, drink some of it first. So I took a couple of sips at first. Holy crap. This was like eating yesterday's coffee grounds or something. It was just that strong. And it took me, I kid you not, just sipping on this thing as we were eating, finishing up. It probably took me half hour, 45 minutes to drink this little bitty cup the fastest as I could. It was awful. Sometimes I take a sip and drink water. It was awful. And if that's what you would get in Cuba, I would never order it. That's just me.
It was an espresso. Mine was actually sweet. I was surprised because I heard that story. You told me that story when we were traveling.
And why did you ask me again?
Huh?
Then why did you ask me again?
I didn't ask you. I said share it with the folks on this YouTube channel.
So basically, you knew you weren't going to listen to me.
I listened to you.
Okay.
I think it's funny when you tell that story.
Yeah.
But
I got lots of stories. You want to hear all my stories?
Not at the same time, no. I can only tolerate a little bit at a time.
Okay. Is this the same place?
Yeah, it is. That's Cuba. That's Cuba up there. The wood is supposed to be, and that's from the same place too. It's actually a cute little place. Again, from the outside, it looks like just a know-nothing little building, but they were really, really friendly and very helpful and explained to us the difference between Cuban food and Mexican food and South American food. It was very interesting. A nice little place. That is a trip that I took with Sue and Judy P to a place called Hollerbach in Sanford, and it's a German restaurant. And now you would think that a girl who's half German should know this stuff, but I really didn't know very much about German food. But they had really authentic foods and authentic beers and music and dancing. It was a hoot. That was really fun. There's Sue.
By the way, Sue's boobs ain't that big.
Not touching that one either.
just saying. And there's your beloved Frank, Roy.
There's Roy. Yes. Now that's the inside of Odd Couple, so you can see it's really cute on the inside. Once you get inside, it's really cute. And I asked him about these mugs because there was one mug actually I wanted to get you, Skip. It was in the shape of a donut. So I tried to bargain to buy it, but she said, oh, no, they're not for sale. She said, a lot of our customers donate the mugs. And so when they come back, they want to see them on the wall. So unfortunately, I couldn't get you that donut mug, but it sure was cute.
I always appreciate the signs because I read them. And I can read attitude in some of these signs. Like the one right there says, just eat it. Sounds like my mom, and I'd say, what's this? Why is it green? What's that? Just eat it. And then the other sign says, don't worry. Our staff is accustomed to dumb questions.
Yeah, it was a really cute place. You could tell a lot of locals went there too. So
yeah.
Going.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to bring Sue in here so she can throw her 2 cents in. And then when you guys get done, if I don't have time, you have time for a joke.
A joke? Oh, no. I thought I only have one longer. I thought we were doing pictures. Aren't we sharing some pictures?
I thought not now. You mean, no, I give you guys the itinerary already. This is why you should come to rehearsal. I give you the itinerary, how we're doing things. That way there'd be no question.
And you said you were putting up some pictures right away before everything.
You just saw them. Your food, your peaches, Frank, all that.
Pictures, not those pictures, the other pictures.
Oh, I picked the pictures, and those are the pictures that I said I was going to show right away.
Okay. Well, there are more pictures are coming. So.
Oh, okay. Sue?
I remember what he said.
Yeah,
I know. He gives us all this itinerary, and then he doesn't follow it.
Yes.
I did follow it. I followed it right to the letter. Matter of fact, it's
no,
written
you
on my
didn't.
reminder board right here. Show starts at 7 to 7:05. Linda, food picks, 7:05 to 7:35. And actually, we're done a little bit early.
Oh, that's not what you told us.
That's what I told you.
No.
And then after that comes our first guest, who's going to be here just for a short time.
Where are the other pictures? The pictures.
You just did. Sure. Of what?
How do you do that? So bye, babe.
Oh,
Oh,
damn. I'm glad you reminded me. See?
How many hints do
This
I
is
have?
why we have rehearsals, so you can keep this. This is why we have rehearsals, so you can keep me going here. Okay.
welcome to my world.
Last show, we somehow we had this big glitch that nobody seemed to know anything about. I was with StreamYard 3 or 4 times, seriously, on the phone and give them access to my computer and everything. And they saw the glitch and they see what the problem was. And they had no answer for me. So they had never seen that before. So that doesn't tell me what happened or how to get rid of it if it ever happens again. If it happened once, doesn't your educated mind say that it's possible it could happen again?
Okay,
Yeah.
so we don't care about that. We want to see the pictures.
By the way, I'm trying to get money for the kids for this December. I'm trying to get things started slowly. Anybody that's interested in donating $10 for the Wish Foundation, I will send you the ink pen and flashlight here set. It's a light blue color for $10, or the dark blue set for $10. And I only have so many of these down there in that box. I don't know how many, but if you're interested, shoot me an email, give me a super chat for $10 or something.
And tell them what color you want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tell me what color
Yeah.
you want, and I also need a mailing address too.
If you only
And
got
to
so
get
many
up
of
to
each
date on where
color.
we're at right now on the Make-A-Wish thing, the last 3 or 4, I got something from Imelda Murphy on PayPal. I got a super chat on Porch Setting. Judy Joins sent something on, I don't know what it was, on Porch Setting or something. And then Julie Hayes sent some. So we're up to $199.98 so
Wow.
far.
Yeah.
And we're not even officially in the season yet. That's pretty cool.
No, we're not even started yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get the grandkids up here.
Wow. Thank
So we'll get this done before anything happens. This is the Cox family, and this is from their, I think she said, Disney trip, and it's Tim and Nate.
Tim and Nate.
And I believe this is from the Disney trip, this first one here, because this is here she sent, this is their older. So that's Tim and Nate from the Coxes. And then Kevin and Karen sent us some pictures of their first grandbaby, Geo.
Geo.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it. He's just so cute. Those eyes, you know.
I love this one.
Yeah. Deer in the headlight kind of thing, you know, always.
That picture will haunt him the rest of his life. And I think that's Dad.
Must be
Geo
Dad,
don't look
yeah.
like he's in a good mood right there to me. He looks a little miffed.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Dave Dempsey sent,
God, they're cute.
well, somebody's grandkids. I'm not sure. It's either his or his wife's. I don't have stuff written down. Oh, I think it's his. It says, son is David. Where are we at here?
You're still showing Geo.
Yeah, wait a minute. His son is David, and daughter-in-law is Melissa, and then their grandkids is Isaac, Hannah, Miles, and Harrison.
Wow.
That's weird, right? Oh, no, that's right. There's 4. I couldn't count 4. And then, who else is it? Whose is that?
Oh,
Oh, that's Dave Dempsey's grandkids too. That's Brady and Kiera.
cute. So cute.
And then Dwayne Mullins, which he has a YouTube channel called Wise Christian Channel. That's Brandon, which is 15, Chloe Brooke, which is 11, and Natalie, which is 10.
Oh. I wish my kids were that size again. You know, I love little kids.
And that's Hadley Rose.
Boy, she's going to take over the world.
I know. Look at that dimple.
Yeah. Oh.
And that's Stefan Kahl, Kahl. And that's grandma, I think, is Oma. And wait a minute, I can have it. It says Oma and Annie with Mila. Oh, maybe it's Oma Annie with Milo. Well,
Well, I'm not sure if it was startled because of the wooden Indian or because of Grandpa there.
I don't know.
Can't tell.
I wrote it down the way I got it. There's
Oh,
or maybe there's two different ones here.
yes, that's a different one. Yes,
Oh,
unless
I think
it's
so. I think maybe that's Oma, and then maybe that's Annie,
Could be.
probably.
and then Milo would be Grandma, maybe. Okay, and then Craig Morrison sent me his grandbabies and his daughter.
Oh,
Oh, Craig, the Medicare guy?
Yeah,
Craig?
yeah, the
Medicare
Medicare.
expert.
Ah,
Molly's the daughter, and
cutie.
then Carter is the boy, and Charlie is the girl.
ah.
Look at.
And that is Emily Guzman.
That's Jose's granddaughter.
I think so.
Ah, cute.
Ah.
And wait a minute, I got to bring her in here. Tell us who those are.
That's Ophelia.
Okay.
That is my son's daughter.
How old is she?
She will be turning 5 in December.
Is she in school yet?
She's in preschool
Okay.
now. That's Elliot. And that's Ophelia's little brother. And
How old is he?
he will be turning 3 in July.
That's a good,
Ta-da!
yeah, 3's a good age. 3's an age where you can still, teach them bad things.
You can fool them.
Yeah. Here, take this worm and go in there and give it to Grandma.
Still love it.
Yeah. Oh, babies.
Yeah, those
And
are tiny
Those
babies.
are the twin babies that were just born.
Aw.
How old are they there?
Wow.
Probably about 2 weeks old. And I
Wow.
saw them when I was up in Atlanta.
Oh,
And they are Margaret and Penelope.
Wow.
and Steve Tomiko, which I think we had a meet and greet with him and his wife last week down at Gators. Who?
Oh, I'm still looking at baby.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's the name. Anyway, he sent us a picture of their first grandchild.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
so it's not here yet.
It's still in there.
Still bacon. Still
Yeah.
bacon.
And then Julie Hayes sent us a picture of her, I don't know what you call them, grand fur babies.
Oh, Hamish. That's
Oh.
Hamish.
Hamish.
Oh, isn't he pretty? Oh my
Oh, yeah,
goodness.
he's adorable. He's 7
Yes.
years old today.
Wow. Well, happy birthday, Hamish.
Yeah.
And I'm just throwing this picture in there because Barbara Ebner's been a member of the channel for a long time. And she's coming down, I think, this next month, her and her husband, to check the place out. And I told her to get in contact with us when they come down here. And anyway, she's going to her boys'
Oh my goodness.
something. Anyway, she sent me that picture. She said, see, we clean up really good.
Yes, you guys look beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful. Great.
Just so everybody knows, whenever you send me a picture, you never know what I'm going to do with it.
I remember the first picture I sent you, you'd sent me a mug and I sent you a picture just to show you I got this mug. And the next thing I know, I was on YouTube.
There you go. Famous.
Showing off your decorating skills.
And 2 years ago, when we were down at Rockport, you guys didn't get a chance to go. We went over to Goose Island. Goose Island in Texas is home of the oldest, I don't know what they call them oak trees down there, but you saw them. They're weird. But anyway, they got the home of
Coastal
the oldest,
oaks.
the oldest oak tree supposedly in the state of Texas. And we went over there and we're sitting on one of the limbs, and my cousin took that picture of us over there. You can't even see this tree. It's so big.
Yeah, that was
don't
one
want
limb.
Well, not only that, but they don't want people on it. So they built this huge fence that goes all the way around it. And they got these big cables going from one limb to another to hold this thing up off the ground. It's
And
huge.
Yeah.
You climbed over the fence and got onto the.
Oh, no. That was before they put the fence in.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. We wouldn't have, we wouldn't have messed up a tree if we thought we was harming it, but
Yeah.
But yeah, that was before they put the fence in. But this
Okay.
thing, like it has arms that goes forever.
Mm-hmm.
And well, we were sitting in one of the arms, you know.
Wow.
I think it's time for a joke.
Time for a
Uh-oh.
joke.
I
Uh-oh.
have
You got one?
I have one. I have two.
Oh, good. Go
Yeah.
for it. I'm not good.
Okay.
A good joke person.
Where should you go in the room if you're feeling cold?
Where should go in the room if you're feeling cold? Oh, this sounds like a grace puzzle.
It's got some math in it.
Oh no.
It's got some math in it. Oh
What
my.
was the question?
Where should you go in the room if you're feeling cold?
Okay, Skip, you answer.
Just
You're always
to the
making
ceiling?
you answer this one.
So up on the ceiling.
Just trying to think. These riddles, and riddles are always tough.
I know. I said it's like a grace thing. Okay, we give up. What is it?
Okay. You should go to the corner. They're usually 90 degrees.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good.
Little geometry. Okay, you want another joke?
Yes.
Okay. What is the difference between a poorly dressed man on a unicycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle?
Oh boy. A poorly dressed man on a unicycle and a
Mhm.
well-dressed man on a bicycle. One wheel.
No, that's not
No.
the answer.
Oh, it's true.
It is true. And you're kind of close, but you didn't say it right.
I didn't say it right,
No.
but it must be close.
It is close. Do you want the answer?
Okay.
A tire.
Oh,
That's good. Yep, that's good.
That's all the jokes I have.
And I had a fun fact, but it's in my notebook. It's over there.
maybe
Gotta
think
have
of your
over here.
Maybe think of your trike. Do you need another one, Skip?
Well, I'm sending him an invitation for the second time.
Uh-huh. You have another one, Judy?
I don't. That was the only two I got.
I have a long one. Want me to
Okay,
tell this
do
one
yours.
while we're waiting? So don't cut me off if I tell this one, Skip. He'll stop me before the punchline. Okay, so this says mom went shopping and left me with Dad when I was about 2 years old. He was busy watching the news on TV and left me playing with my new tea set. I filled it up with water and gave it to Dad, and he promptly took it and praised me for being a great hostess. So I did it again and again. When Mom came home, Dad proudly said, "Hey, honey, watch this." Mom watched, and sure enough, I walked down the hall with a cup of tea for Daddy, and she watched him drink it up. Then she said, in only a way that a mother can, quote, "Did it ever occur to you that the only place your little daughter can reach to get you water is the toilet?"
That's good.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that don't ever drink any more out of her tea set.
No, be careful. I'm sure a lot of people have done that too. So,
Oh, look there. We got 1999, Barbara Ebner.
oh my gosh, Barbara, thank you.
Thank you, Barbara.
Yeah,
Thank you, Barbara.
You don't have to bribe me, Barbara. I showed your picture. Whoop, that's the wrong button too.
Are you doing that weird one?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I ended up being on another different page. There you go. Thanks, Barbara Ebner.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thanks for the super sticker.
Oh, that's a new one.
Stickers, I like stickers, yes I do. Stickers, I like stickers more than you.
I swear, I'm the only one that dances to this. I saw Sue move a little bit.
I just pulled my chair in.
'Cause I'm afraid to move too much because I'm hooked up to all kinds of things here.
All
so.
right, my first invitation. Well, no, I got both of them on here. Hold on a minute. I got both of them on here at the same time. Hold on. So we'll bring him in first. Hey, Jim.
Hey,
Turn your phone sideways.
sideways?
Yeah.
Like this? The other way?
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind. We'll live with it.
Hey, I'm here.
Yeah. Oh my Lord. This is just getting way out of hand here.
Amateur hour.
Yeah.
So Jim, last time we had you on the show, you were telling us about a new store you're opening up. You're the gutter guy. That's how I refer to you. You're the gutter guy.
Yeah, right.
Stipes Seamless Gutters.
Yes, sir.
And you're opening up a new store in Wildwood, I think. And we're just bringing you on here to kind of give us an update on where you're at and when you think you're going to be open.
Well, we just got the engineering back, mechanical and electrical, and it's just been a battle. Year and a half worth of engineering went into this project. So much engineering went in that my acceptance letter from the city expired, so I had to go back through the city again. I just dropped my check off this morning for another approval. So yeah, it's like I'm taking two steps forward.
It's all about the money, buddy.
Yep. So got to go through all the red tape to get through, through the city and stuff. But we're finally almost there, to break ground on it and start pulling the permits and stuff like that. So, yeah, excited, definitely excited. Been planning it for about 2.5 years now. March 2020 is when we bought it. So, we're, a lot of planning, a lot of thought went into it. I got some of the details, as far as parking and spot placement and everything like that for the parking lot and the building placement. I think my wife actually emailed you a picture of the building, what the engineering showed. I don't know if you got it or not, but yeah,
just so you know that if you want pictures brought up on this show, I need them pictures like at least 2 days before the show.
And landscaped.
Yeah, it's a process
Yeah.
to get them all uploaded on here and all that.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. I don't know that.
Other than that, no, I'd be glad to put them up there. But
Sure.
the question I've got is you're working, going out and doing all these jobs and everything with a crew of guys.
Right.
I always say you got a couple of crews now, right?
Yeah. We got 2 crews now. I got 8 employees, and they're all guys that have worked for me. They're all guys that have worked in the past. We've been in the villages since 2009. And every one of these guys that work for me now, except for like 3 or 4 of them, they've all worked for me, within that time frame, and they're back. You know what I mean? I'm paying them $25 an hour plus. I give them $100 bonus just for coming in every day. You know what I mean? Like here's $100 just for coming in every day and doing your best. You know what I mean? So,
Wow.
Yeah. So, and I've found that if you do that, they will come every day. They will come 5 days a week.
Well, what's your answer to McGrady's Pub down there when they're offering them people servers?
Yeah.
Let's face it, you don't need a college degree to be a server. I'm not putting it down. I'm just saying anybody can do it.
Yeah.
$15 an hour, $500 sign-on bonuses, 401k plans, and I don't even know what else they get, and they can't find anybody to come down there and work.
It's funny because it's like working inside a restaurant and then working outdoors is like 2 completely different things. I know it's hot outside, but it's like you spend time riding around in a truck. So it kind of like, it's the scenery changes every day. So it's every day it's something different, whereas you go to a restaurant, it's the same restaurant every time you clock in. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I kind of feel like we got an upper hand on somebody that's, trying to get a job at like a, like a restaurant or something like that,
And that's hard work. Restaurant work is really hard work.
It is hard work. I'm not saying it's not hard work.
You're on your feet nonstop. You never get to sit down. When I was younger, I did restaurant work, and those people got a hard job. So that's why I always tip 20% every time I go out. 20%. Here you go.
But it's like you say, if you pay them enough money, they will come.
Oh yeah.
So apparently $15 an hour and all the benefits ain't enough. because they can't find people to work.
Exactly. So
When's the approximate date do you think you'll be open?
Well, we're going back for approvals. So that should take. Just gave them the check this morning.
Okay.
So that should be within the next month, and then I'll be able to pull permits. I've already got financing and everything covered. I've got lenders and stuff like that lined up, but just getting the approvals and just to be able to pull permits, you have to have full engineering. So
you got a contractor that's ready to go?
Yeah, I've had some contractors. I'm going to have to resubmit for quotes from other contractors because, like I said, I mean, this is just a really long process when you're building from the ground up, pouring a slab. Plus, I'm doing a custom building, to save on cost, because you could do a wood frame building and it would cost like almost $250,000. But with the way I'm doing it, I'm taking basically a steel building, and then we're gonna retrofit it with stucco.
Oh, okay.
And then insulate it yards, and it literally cuts the price in half. But it's twice as long to get everything engineered and set up that way.
Right.
Because it's all custom. So it's like a
who's going to install your gutters?
Same guy. Well, it's funny. The building contractor asked me about a gutter, and I was like, I think I can find a guy.
I was going to say, you have to put them on there, right? You have to put them on, whether you want them or not.
Yep. It's a single
question
sloping roof,
So another question I've got, you being the guy that runs around and puts it on everybody's houses and doing what you do, seamless gutters, you actually manufacture the gutter on site. So, there's no seams or anything like that. What are you actually going to sell in the store?
That's a good question. I'm gonna basically
what the hell was that?
Every accessory.
Did you just spit in that cup?
that we offer, and rain barrels. Rain barrels. I've been. No.
Really?
That's coffee. I literally just got home. I was like, I need some coffee.
Okay.
If I'm going to be on Skip's show, I'm exhausted. I had 10 stops today. It rained last week, so as soon as it rains, it's on. You know what I mean? But yeah, rain barrels, rain chains. It's silly stuff. You know what I mean? Like anything that attaches to a downspout, like a fish, mouth with water shooting out the end there. And rain barrels. I've had a lot of people that do organic gardening, and when you do organic gardening, the last thing you want to do is put irrigation water on there and eat it.
Right.
So a lot of my organic gardening customers, they're wanting rain barrels. I had 2 people today, 2 people,
wow,
at least 2, maybe even 3, talking about rain barrels. I'm like, really? Like this is odd, because you'll go a time where nobody talks about them, and then it's all of a sudden 3 people in the same day want rain barrels. So, but yeah,
I don't want to stick my foot in my
displays.
I don't want to stick my foot in my mouth, but you may want to check with district rules down here, because I think I can remember reading somewhere that rain barrels on property was against district rules here.
They are. That's why I always,
not in all of them, but
like, you're going to want to hide this.
Okay,
Collecting
so it is.
Rainwater is borderline illegal.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I always tell them, like put it in a.
But hey, you're selling the barrels. You're not installing them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plant a shrub, Oh,
well, you know how it goes. I know. You know how it goes.
Oh yeah, we put them in. We'll put them in too. Yep.
All right. Well, don't forget when you get things going over there, or when I get a chance.
Oh yeah.
Give me a call or something, so I can grab my crew, my whole production crew here. Which, oh, by the way, I don't have one. And we'll come over with our camera and we'll video it, maybe in progress. We'll video where you're at now, and then as you get things going and get it open, we'll come over on opening day, and we'll video. And of course, you're going to have free hot dogs and cokes on opening day, right?
Yeah. We were actually talking about that. I want to get they got this thing. It's like a wagon, but it's like a bar with a wagon, and we're gonna bring like some some alcoholic beverages and get big. You know what I mean? We're planning.
You're not going to have alcohol. You're not having alcoholic beverages over there. Tell me you're not doing that.
It's just gonna be wine.
Yeah. Okay.
Just one.
You'll
Get to share a beer.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I wish you guys luck. And if you need anybody to come over there with the food truck on opening days,
Yes,
call
sir.
Papa Pineapples. He's got a food truck.
Oh yeah. We're gonna need somebody to definitely cater the whole event, and I'm gonna be handing out, flyers like crazy. So, I'll definitely have the ribbon cutting ceremony, and we'll do a groundbreaking, something like that. So,
Cool.
So if anybody ever sees a Tesla with a ladder on the roof running around, that's me. I'm doing my estimates in a Tesla nowadays. So fuel's so expensive, and you can't miss me. White car, green ladder on the roof. You can't miss me.
That's cool. Well, I wish you guys luck, and you guys are doing just a great job. And anything I can do to help out, just let me know. Anytime you want to come back and give us an update, just let me know, and we'll work it out. But I'm going to have to move on. I got another guest over here. He's kind of long-winded, not because he talks a lot,
Yes,
because
sir.
it takes him so long to say something.
Skip, is there
okay.
contact information? Is there contact information for Jim that you can put at the bottom of the screen for people? Do you have that?
Wait a minute. I do. There.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
I'll leave that up for a second or two. You guys want to talk to him about gutters or an illegal rain barrel? You guys can call that number right there.
Yeah, and Jim, where's your new store going to be?
It's about a mile north of the Turnpike on 301, right next door to State Farm and right across from the car wash. So it's right in the middle of Wildwood.
Gotcha.
All right. Yep. Well, the last word about you, Jim, is
Now get out.
now we're going to bring in our real estate expert here, Ira Miller. It don't seem right to have Ira here and then the gutter guy stuff running on the bottom of the screen. Maybe I should change that. They got enough time to get that number. And then we'll bring in, where's Ira's stuff? I used to have it. Here it is. There it is. Okay,
there you go.
bring in Ira Miller.
Would you write it?
Hi, Ira.
Hello, Skip.
What you doing?
I'm just watching your show, buddy. Enjoying the scene.
Well, give us the latest and greatest updates on properties in and around the villages and what's going on and how does it look for the future or how does it look right now? Because people I'm talking to right now tells me that literally the houses are just flying off the shelf.
Yeah, they still are. I mean, I was out at a house today. I was out at Oak Run today and out by on top of the world. So obviously homes around the villages includes Oak Run. And they already had 2 offers on that home before I even got out there today. It's been on the market 1 day.
Wow.
So still going strong. I guess 75% of my sales are cash. So interest rates don't really bother much in and around the villages. Most people have cash. They're ready to go. So still going strong. That's not affecting things too much. A little worried about the stock market. Everybody's losing money in the stock market right now. So if they haven't already pulled their money out of the stock market, then they might be a little hesitant to do so right now with so much of their savings having depleted. So we'll see how that plays out.
I haven't really paid attention, but what's going on in the stock market?
Oh, God. It's a good thing I read.
Sue, keep him straight because
I'm trying.
Yeah, it's been taking a hit. I'll tell you. I mean, I know I've been talking with my wife works for the bank, and they have this investment guy that works for them, and it's not looking too good there. So we'll kind of see how things play out if it keeps going. But that's probably going to start really affecting the real estate market, even the cash people.
Well, I did the plan thing a long time ago because I know nothing really about the stock market. I played it a few times. I lost one time big, and then I did okay, but nothing great. And there was this thing a guy told me that made sense to me about the countdown of the year, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, that kind of thing. He said on year 10, take 10% of everything in your stock portfolio out and put it in a safe investment. And on year 9, do the same thing, 10%. By the time you get down to your retirement year, everything is out of risk and in a safe market. So that's why I don't pay attention to the stock market, because I can't lose anything right now unless the federal government goes bankrupt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not likely, right?
Not likely. They just print money.
I told my wife just liquidate your 401k at the beginning of the year. Just make it all cash. So she's all in on a money market. So we can't lose there. Me, I like to take risks. I'm still quite a ways away from retirement right now. I'd say, maybe another 5 or 6 years.
You ain't going to retire.
Things will turn around by then.
You ain't going to retire. I've met people before. They always talk like farmers. Farmers never retire. Doctors never retire.
It's hard to retire. I mean, if people want you to go out there and find a home for them, I mean, I might be a little more picky and choosier a little bit, but right now, things are going great. YouTube channel's going great. So we're just along for the ride with that.
Well, if you ever get rid of all them kids.
Man, if they'd ever get out of school, now my son, he's wanting a new car. And I'm like, his sister just got a new car for graduation. But
hey, I know where I could find a job.
Yeah,
fortunately, he has a job.
McGrady's down here is looking for people.
He's up in Jacksonville, working for a PGA store.
I think that's where my new car come from. This is the damnedest thing down here. You can't get new cars. They'll tell you it takes 6 weeks, 6 months, whatever to get the car. And then there's no promise on that either. And they'll show you what they got coming in, but they can't tell you when it's going to be in. And you don't really have much of a choice about what options you want or don't want. This is it. Take it or leave it. Kind of like the houses you buy here. And they do have some cars coming in, though, that you can choose from as far as options. We know a guy. I'm here long enough that I can say that I know a guy. And we went down there, and he said the big thing is, in order to have first refusal rights, you have to put down a $500 deposit, and nobody wants to do that. Think about that. Nobody wants to do it. So that day we went down there, they must have had 6 or 7 new cars delivered that day, and when we left, they were all gone. But because we put a $500 down deposit, we had a choice of all of them first.
There you go.
Well, but the deal is, there's a sticker on the window. Take it or leave it. That's it. There's no dickering about that.
Yeah, I've been hearing it's supposed to be going over sticker price these days.
That's the ones down at Leesburg Sue went to. They're calling it a funny name, like a market update or something.
Market adjustment.
Yeah.
And the guy told her, he says, just go around the yard and look at the window, and whatever says on the sticker, just add $5,000 to it. That's gouging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, we were treated very good by George Nahas.
Yeah.
Right across the street from Brownwood. They were super.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Well, we got.
You know how car dealers are. They're going to make a buck. There's no doubt. They're a lot like real estate people. They're going to make their money no matter what. But it's how they conduct business is the way I like it. When you go to Ira, he'll wash your house. He'll mow your grass. He'll walk on the roof and clean all the leaves off the roof. He'll check your water heater out. All that for absolutely no money. He'll do all this.
I don't know about no money now. There's something coming out of the end there, but
you have to. They have to be able to list the house with you. I understand that, but just think about
what you got to do.
That real estate lady we had up in Indianapolis, she didn't know nothing. She just left me a honey-do list every time she left. She said, "Paint this, fix that, trim that." Not Ira. He'll do it.
Depends if you're living in the house. No, Skip. If you're living in that house, you're going to have to do it.
You mean you wouldn't mow my grass if I was living there?
Huh?
You wouldn't mow my grass if I was living there?
Sure, I'd mow your grass for you, Skip.
If my house is for sale, through you, and I was old, arthritis in the lower back, and I told you I wasn't feeling good, I had a doctor's appointment, but you say, well, your grass really needs to be mowed before I can show it. You wouldn't mow my grass?
Of course I'd mow your grass, Skip.
There you go.
Now, I know you've seen my one video where I mowed the grass on that. Well, no, actually, I fertilized that one. I fertilized and sprayed weed killer on that one.
You
Unbelievable.
did, William. Yeah.
Are you
What
kidding
I
me?
did is-
You actually put weed killer on a guy's yard?
Absolutely.
Now that's customer service.
It's called curb appeal. That's what you
Yeah.
gotta do. I mean, he had these big cactuses coming out everywhere. I cut those cactuses down. I put fertilizer and weed killer down, and it's all about curb appeal. First impressions.
It is.
You want to have a good first impression.
It absolutely
So-
is. Curb appeal is the first thing they see.
Yeah, and then I pressure washed the driveway.
You did?
Made sure that was all done.
I
I
saw
had a guy pressure wash the roof. I didn't get up on the roof, but I had a friend of mine who owns a pressure washing company, and he pressure washed the shingles, made it look brand new.
Hey, I got a question for you. You used to work here. Somebody sent me an email the other day saying that if you have this mold stripy looking stuff growing on your shingles, which you see it everywhere down here, right? That the first 10 years, the people that bought the house knew that if you called the villages down there, whoever you call, I don't know, that they will come and wash your roof as part of the warranty. I'd never heard that.
No,
I don't know where he got that information.
I don't either, because I worked for him for 9 years.
I know.
I never knew that. No, they wouldn't do that. No,
But maybe nobody thought of it. I would have never thought of calling them.
I'd never heard that. That's all I know. And all this started because of the roofing thing. People tearing roofs up and getting a lot of money, and insurance now is going crazy. And that's how it was on Talking to Villages. That's where it was at, on that website. And I read that where a guy says for the first 10 years, they'll wash your roof as part of the warranty.
No.
Everything you read on Talking to Villages is true, right?
If that's the case, why wouldn't they come along and pressure wash your house while they're at it?
I don't
You
know. I
know.
never asked them. Should I ask them, Ira, and record that phone
Hey,
call?
if they're going to pressure wash the roof, why not the house too?
Let me tell you what I found out today. You'll love this. I've been here going on 8 years. I'm working on my third doctor because all my doctors are 90 years old and they retire or die. And I'm in the Villages health system. And everybody trusts what the Villages does, right? Villages health system. I called them today. I said, I sent them emails last week and they're not responding to my email. What's going on? She looked it up. She said, oh, you've been handed over to this other lady. She told me the lady's name. I forget. I said, who's that? And she said, that's the lady that reassigns you. When your doctor leaves like that, she'll reassign you. I said, really? Where's she reassigning me? Well, you'll have to talk to her. I said, when's she going to call me? She said, well, she's really busy right now, so it may be a while. And I said, well, I got another worldwide trip I'm going to be taking. I said, so I ain't going to be here forever, and I need to get some things done. I'm going to put you, she said, I'm going to put you on the emergency pile. You'll be at the top of the heap tomorrow. So come tomorrow.
The
Yeah.
heap is the operative word there.
Yeah. So this lady's supposed to call me tomorrow, and then I don't know what. I mean, does she
Those
tell me what
entitled
doctor I'm going to?
villagers.
What?
I said, there's entitled villagers. You're the people they talk about.
It just seems to me that if this doctor left and some other doctor took over his practice, shouldn't I just automatically just be there?
I don't understand what happened, Skip, because my doctor left and they assigned me a new doctor.
That's
And
what this lady's going to do. They're going to call me tomorrow. She's
Well,
going.
they sent me a letter and said this is the new doctor.
They never call me.
You didn't hear the first rant, did you?
Yeah, the first rant. The first time
When
it
his
happened.
last doctor retired.
Yeah, I just get tired of the bureaucracy. My last doctor retired, and they sent me an email saying I needed to go to this web page and pick a doctor. So I go to this web page and I see a doctor, and I know what area I want to go in. I don't want to drive clear to Lake Sumter all the time when you see a doctor. And so I picked one. They sent me an email back saying I can't have that one. So I called them up. I said, it says he's taking patients. Why can't I have that one? And she said, well, they're saving this was exactly what she said. They're saving 400 spots for the new people that's buying homes down at the Finney area. This is back when Finney was being built. I went crazy. I said, what? You're telling me I can't have a pick of a doctor because you're saving spots for people that don't even live here? I said, who told you that? She said, well, it was just on my computer. Then when I asked her name, she wouldn't tell me. Then she hung up. And so this day, I don't know who told her that. And that was the first grant. So then a lady calls me up and said, I have to pick a doctor. I said, I don't have to pick anything. I said, I'm in the village's health system. You need to tell me where I need to go. I don't have to pick nothing. And then she called me like 3 times.
My question.
Yeah.
So you're in the village's healthcare system.
Yes.
Hey, Ira, back to the real estate issue. Somebody is asking, a retirement SOS is asking, what is the average time right now average time to sell a house in the villages right now?
Yesterday.
How long is it taking?
Well, let's see. I could probably show you. Would you like me to show you?
Sure.
You got charts?
Are you going to bore us to death, Ira? Because this show's all about fun and having fun, not to be bored to death by a bean counter.
If you're bored with that, we can move on. It's probably about, I don't know. I haven't even checked, to be honest with you, lately on what the average days are. But
yes, you did. I seen your last live show, and you said so right on there.
Hold up.
We've seen little.
Here's Ira's exact words. Well, if it's priced correctly, it's not impossible for your home to disappear within the first 2 or 3 days.
Hey, Ken Hoot said the thing about the roof is true.
You're
It's
right.
true.
The shingle warranty. He says it's true.
They'll wash it?
Yep, just had it done a couple months ago.
Amazing. I had no idea.
So I said nobody probably thought to ask. I wouldn't have.
You would have thought you'd heard somebody talk about it.
Well,
All right. So let's see here. Oops. Okay. So can you see that?
Yeah. Hold on a minute.
All right. So if I slide over here, you see this CDOM over here? Let me just kind of put myself, hold up. Bear with me just a second. Christian told me how I could do all this here.
very good.
Yeah.
Christian, help.
Help me.
Bye, Kevin.
All right. So here is there's 149. Well, let's see. We'll take out active, right? We're gonna. Oh gosh. All right. Where are we going here?
You tell me.
It's catching.
Well, trying to get my.
I see that on here. Ken Hoot says that. Says it's true about the shingle warranty. He had his done a couple months ago. I'm going to have to check that out.
We don't have that.
I don't have what?
And we don't have stripes up there on our roof.
Well, not yet, but, I guarantee you before my 10 years is up, I'm going to have to do it at least once.
We haven't got the windows fixed yet.
That's your job.
Yeah.
Oh, come on here. Come on.
Yeah. Barbara says we've infected Ira.
Yeah.
Hey, Ira, approximately would be okay.
Yeah. I can give you an approximately. If it's priced okay, 3 days.
Yeah, Yeah, in the happy paper from time to time, they'll say how long it takes for the new houses to sell.
Yeah.
All right, so here's your cumulative days on the market and your actual days on the market. All of this is, see where there's zero? That actually sold the same exact day. You can see where it's all cash. There's some conventional financing in there. We'll go up to a little bit higher. Let's see, these homes are in the 450 range, which today that's about average in the villages. And there's kind of your average days now. So it's gone up. I mean, I'll tell you what, 2 months ago, you'd never see 27 days, 17, 36. It would all be 1 and 2 and 0. So I don't know, I mean, it just kind of depends. A lot of people are overpricing their homes now, thinking that they can really get whatever they want out of it. But there's some more cumulative days and actual days on the market, and then it tells you all their cash and conventional financing. So there you go. That's kind of a little snapshot of what's going on there. So
What area sells the homes quickest? Lake Sumter area as opposed to Spanish Springs, I'm talking pre-owned homes or Brownwood.
I guess between really 466A and 44 now. It really used to be around Lake Sumter Landing. Most people really want to see around Lake Sumter Landing, or wanted to live around Lake Sumter Landing. But but now most of the people, I would say, they're moving south.
Is that true about any retirement community that you go to? Houses are selling that quick?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, that one on Oak Run. I mean, that one sold, I think, in 2 days.
Was it priced right?
$250 for that home.
Was it a standalone home?
Yeah, there's a block home. Yep, $250,000.
So the walls wasn't touching the neighbor.
No.
Well, I know On Top of the World's got them. I don't know what you call them.
Oh, this was Oak Run, not On Top of the World.
Oh, okay. I don't know where Oak Run is.
Yeah.
Now, is the inventory high or low?
Huh?
It's going up. I mean, there was 150 homes, 149 homes there in the villages. So it's steadily going up. A couple of weeks ago, it was like in the 120s. Now it's at almost 150. So it's going up.
Okay.
But that's not unusual as snowbird season comes to an end, right, Ira?
Actually, that is correct. May is probably the slowest time of the whole year.
Yeah. We found that so odd because where we were from, that's when the big season started, was in May.
It's a
When
different
kids got out of school. When the kids got out of school, that's when everybody put things up for sale.
Right.
And that's why June does so well, is everybody's out of school now and up north. And so that's kind of, that's when the home starts selling up north, and then people get their money and move down here.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do when you retire, Ira? Are you moving to the villages?
I heard his wife say she would never move here.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't move here.
I know where you're going. You're gonna move to North Carolina.
That's where I just came from.
I know.
I was up there riding the motorcycles up in those mountains. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
I loved it. But no, I tell everybody, It changes. It's a moving target, but I think when I do finally retire, I'm probably going to move over to the West Coast, around Crystal River, Homosassa. The
Oh, you mean
villages
West Coast of Florida?
Really
Yeah.
I thought he meant the West Coast.
No. The villages of Citrus Hills, if you haven't been there, it's beautiful over there. That's a
I
good
have
shot.
been there. Years ago, they were building a new section. We went to an old section. There was a big tiki like hut restaurant thing that only residents could go to. And I asked that specific question. I said, "Is this a retirement community?" And they said part of it was, part of it was not. And I said, "Well, I'm out."
Yeah, that's right. They like to say it's 55 plus suggested.
Something, yeah.
Yeah.
But
something like that.
It's not a 55 plus community.
Yeah,
It was beautiful. It was just kind of,
Yeah, it
there
was
was nothing
nice.
there.
No, there wasn't. When we were there was nothing there. No, you had to get in the car.
But that's
to go
been a
shopping,
while.
and nothing was golf cart accessible, really. But that's been years ago. I don't know what it's like now. The town itself was kind of neat.
Yeah. Well, you know, what I like about it is it's close to Homosassa. That's old Florida over there, you know. And you ever been to the Freezer?
What?
It's a restaurant called the Freezer.
I ain't never been there.
You should look that up. There's a restaurant over in Homosassa called the Freezer.
I like that name.
I think
I like
I've heard
that name.
that before.
Homosassa. It sounds good. That should be my YouTube name. Homosassa.
Yeah. I live in Homosassa.
Yeah. I'll come and Homosassa you. Sounds like a band group. Now, live on the stage, Homosassa.
There's a catchy little name, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, Ira. I think I'm done talking to you. I'm bored to death.
All right, Skip. I'm glad to have put you to sleep over there.
No, I appreciate it because I had another. You're my backup guy. You and a couple other guys. I had another guy planned on being on the show tonight, and I called and talked to him, and he had other things he couldn't get away from, and so he's on, unless he changes again, but he's on for next month's show, and so I was kind of left. When did I get a hold of you? Like 3 days ago? Wasn't very long ago.
No, you got a hold of me last week.
Last week?
It's been a little over a week. But Skip, anything for you, buddy. You know,
I know.
I want you to know that you're stealing my baby photos. I was watching you, and Kevin, you're in big trouble with me when I see you because you two-time me now with Skip.
That's called clickbait, Ira.
Baby photos.
That's called clickbait.
So, me and Kevin are going to have a little talk when on my Monday Night Live show.
Oh yeah.
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 Well,
I think Kevin's already left us, I believe, because he said
I think he did leave.
4 o'clock was pretty early. So
Yeah,
I think he's already left.
As soon as Ira got on the show, Kevin left.
Yeah, he's like, that's because he knew he was going to be in trouble with me.
Oh, were you showing baby pictures also?
Oh yeah, every Monday Night Live that we do, Kevin sends me all these geo pictures on my cell phone. I'll send them to Christian, and then he'll put them on there, and then we can kind of show them off. And then I had some Mark and Marcy send me some of their their grand nieces, no, or grandson, something like that. But yeah, no, it's all good. I'm here to share.
Well, I did not know that. That's cool.
Hey, by the way, you sent me two things that you promised me, and you haven't fulfilled neither promise.
The beer?
No, I don't need that. I got the beer. Commercial
God, yes.
was one.
Commercial.
Aha! And then the second one was you were going to go over to Daytona to that retirement place over there, Margaritaville, whatever it's called. And I said,
Haven't
hey,
made it over yet.
oh, you haven't? Oh, I was going to say, hey, I don't care what you do over there, but I thought I'd ride over there with you so I can just get a little bit of video. That's all.
No, we are. We are going over there.
All right.
I do need
Who's
to
we?
make-
Who's we? I'm not going with just anybody.
No, just you and me. You're going to hold the camera while I do videos over there.
What? I'm part of the production crew now.
You can help me set the tripod up. How's that?
I can't even hardly set my own tripod up. Okay,
No,
that's a deal.
I haven't been over there yet, but we are going to go over there. I promise you. I'll try to make it. I'll try to make it next week.
And I wouldn't mind, if you can't make it over there, I wouldn't mind having you show me around. Only don't go out of your way. If you're down here and you got to go up to on top of the world to video something for a customer or something, I wouldn't mind riding up there and riding around on top of the world to see what the changes are.
Cool.
Since I've been up, when I was up there last, they only had one golf course. You couldn't own the property that the house sat on, and I know some of that's changed.
Yeah, I know. I did a video on that too as well. I had to get that approved, through their.
They're pretty tough about that stuff up there, ain't they?
Ooh-wee. Oh man, they're always on my butt about that.
Huh.
Yeah.
No, I'm not moving there.
One never knows what one may have to do.
You know where to find me.
What, living at Linda's house?
If have to.
Okay.
You're welcome.
No, Skip. Sue will
Do
get
what?
the house, remember?
Do what?
Oh.
It's Sue's
Yeah.
house.
What'd you
Yes,
say?
it's my house. Yeah.
No, it's always my house until you go to divorce court, and then all of a sudden your half is only like 30%.
Or less.
I wouldn't go that far.
Look what Sue's had to put up with for all these years.
You can have the motorhome.
I could live in it. It wouldn't bother me none. I'd just go to Rockport and
know.
pay them by the month, just stay there.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be fine there.
Eat dead seagulls laying on the highway.
Hey, I just had some customers call me up. They just bought 40 acres on 301. We'll just park that RV right over there on that 40 acres. You'll be good to go.
Do we
There
need
you
their
go.
permission?
Backs up to the villages.
Oh, okay. Well, Linda went to Rockport. What do you think of it, Linda?
Oh, it was delightful. It was
It
really
is
nice.
delightful.
Definitely
Just a smaller
nice.
town. The idea of going to town early because of the lunch crowd. There is no lunch crowd.
No, I think it's going to be like here before long, though,
I think
because
so.
all the houses they're
Yeah.
building and everything. Yeah, it's going to be a tourist destination soon. Getting
Eventually.
pretty much town. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Where's Rock Park?
Huh?
Where's that?
Rockport?
Where's Rock Park?
Texas.
It's
Rockport,
30 minutes
Texas.
north of Corpus Christi.
Yeah. It's right on the coast of what's that island called?
Around.
Mustang Island.
Yeah. North Padre, South Padre. It's kind of in the middle.
When you take that, if you want to go to this place to eat restaurant, you got to take this barge across the
Oh,
Yeah.
Aransas.
Aransas.
Aransas Pass.
Texas, Rockport, Texas. You can Google it. It's right there. They have hurricane problems there though. Yeah. It's kind of like the panhandle of Texas. Hurricanes just kind of work their way right in there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But it's a nice area. I don't know. It's not a rich area. Well, it could be. And it may.
George Strait lives there.
Yeah, George Strait lives there.
Good.
Do you know?
But
who George Strait
it's a
is?
nice area. Yeah, it's a nice area.
Yeah. Okay, Ira. With that being
All right,
said, I'm
cool.
glad to hear your wisdom about how the housing here is just going crazy. The prices of homes are still skyrocketing, and they're flying off the shelf. And everybody that comes down here better have a pocket full of cash if they want to buy a house.
Sounds good. Yeah.
All right, dude.
Thank you, Ira.
Bye.
Get
Bye,
out.
y'all. Bye, Skip.
Bye. Whoops, you back again.
Hey, you've got some super stickers knowledge.
Yeah.
He had a couple of them, I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got two guys, a Medicare expert and knows much about Medicare and insurance down here, and he just he just knows. And when it comes to real estate marketing and between here and anywhere else around Florida, including the villages, because he worked there for 20 years, Ira just knows.
Yeah. But like I said, you got some
Okay.
stickers.
Let's do a little bit of news. You guys sent me some pictures here. I think we're going to start with Linda's pictures, right? That was the first. Oh, yeah.
Either one.
Oh,
Well,
no,
that's-
let me do this first because mine's first. And so, it's my channel. Everybody was
Okay.
asking about the tower down at Brownwood and who's responsible for rebuilding it and why is it rotting after only 10 years and all these questions. I'm not going to talk about it much right now because I think it deserves a whole video, which will probably be about 7 or 8 or 9 minutes long. In the Daily Sun newspaper, there's all kinds of questions that's in here that are answered, such as, is it true the Brownwood windmill and water tower are both owned by the developer and residents are being forced to pay for the repairs? Question, were the windmill and water tower built with untreated pine wood? Can you correct rumors that the developer will not allow the windmill or water tower to be constructed with anything other than untreated lumber? And there's just questions, a lot of questions, and they answered them in the Daily Sun. And mostly the answers that I heard sounds legit to me. I always just say with a warning, the developer owns that paper and nothing goes in there that's not approved. But these answers do sound legit, and it might answer a lot of questions. So I'm going to do a video on that. That's really all I got about Brownwood, other than I got some video coming out about the design center. Me and Sue was there. I got some video about McAllister Sandwich Shop. And,
Have to take pictures of your food.
and I did walk downtown to show you what the square looks like, really, with the windmill gone and the water tower gone, and it's different. Just doesn't, to me, it just doesn't look the same. I know it won't, but it don't even feel the same.
Aren't they
So-
building it back though?
Huh?
I was under the impression it was going to be built back again with treated wood.
I will answer that
they've got
question on the next
options.
video.
Yeah, they've got options as to what they're going to use, but
As of right
yeah,
now,
they have to put it back.
As of right now, it's up to the PWAC, and they're discussing it. But to answer all lines of questions, the PWC is contractually forced to put it back. They don't have a choice in the matter. So that, thanks to lawyers. Lawyers design all this legal crap. Oh, that's right. Lawyers are involved. That's why we're still waiting for our car to be paid for.
Soon.
All right. Pictures. Linda, you're first.
Okay. Okay. Well, those who watch this show know how much I actually enjoy getting the Village's Continuing the Dream publication. And this came out last week, and I thought it would be interesting, especially for those that aren't here, to see the really new areas that are coming in that nobody's really talking about much yet because they haven't started construction. But most of you are familiar with the area down to Monarch Grove, and some of you probably know about Case and Hammock and Citrus Grove. But on the other side of the turnpike from where we are right now, there are 3 new areas called Newell, Lake Denham, and Dabney, which I think we've actually even mentioned before. But the newest ones are south of Monarch Grove to the west of the turnpike. And these are really brand new areas, brand new neighborhoods, villages actually, that they've recently announced. So you'll see on the map, you'll see Well Point, Oak Hollow, Edenfield, Green Hill Grove, Lakeview, Water's Edge, Moultrie Creek, and Shady Brook. And these are all new to all of us, and it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen, what's going into those areas, and when they'll actually be opening up. But this is the official announcement of those new villages yet to come south of 44. So I thought that would be sort of fun for people to see. The flip side of this publication talks about the actual recreation areas that are coming in. And these 2 are new names to a lot of us. So we're familiar with the DeLuna Recreation Center, and we've talked about Lake Okahumpka before. Richmond Pitch and Putt has been mentioned a little bit, but for me, it was the first time that I saw the Clarendon Recreation Area and also the Franklin Village Recreation Area, which will also have a putting course, the Jubilee Putting Course, and another pitch and putt called the Mickey Lee Pitch and Putt. So I think it's pretty exciting. And the last thing there's one more. I wanted to point this out because I think, again, it's good for folks that are thinking about the area to understand where we're headed. And what you see in the green is the area that surrounds the turnpike, both north and south, that we just talked about. But what you see south of that gray area, that's all still the villages to come. So you can see the area up north that's in gray, and that's all of the earlier built areas. And then the green is everything that's going on now and 2 or 3 years in the past, what was initially called the Fenny area. But again, what's interesting is to see how much more there is going south. So it will literally almost double the size of what was the villages north of 44. So this is a great overview. I wanted to share that with everybody. Oh, and then this is something totally different. This is the famous skip putting things out of order approach, but this is an old oak tree. This is actually a 200 to 400-year-old oak tree in an area called Dade Battlefield State Park in Bushnell. Roy, that's Roy there in the corner there. We explored this area after we had breakfast one day, and we were just amazed by the beauty of this tree. So I wanted to share that as well. And a couple other photos. Yeah, here you go. So here's the Dade Battlefield State Park entry. There is a $3 per car fee to get in, but that's all. And there's a picnic area, there's restrooms, there are great walking trails. And there is a little museum, but there are, or a visitor center, I guess they call it, and they're remodeling that right now, so it's not open. They're hoping that it'll be open in about 30 to 60 days for those that are interested. But this is, for me, south of 44, this is about 20 minutes away from the villages. So it's a great morning or afternoon visit. I think there are a couple more pictures. Oh, this is the visitor center that they're remodeling right now. They've had the same kind of challenges with getting workers and materials and things, so they're a little behind schedule. We were not able to see inside, but it looks like it's going to be a nice little area to spend some time. A couple other photos. Yeah, this is an explanation of the battle that actually went on in that area. And then there's and this is just a pointing to the paths that you can walk on. So you can see how lush it is and how beautiful. The other thing that was interesting is with all of these original trees, it was very cool there in comparison to outside of the area. So I guess the trees are natural shades and air conditioning. So it was a fun morning, Roy, and I had a good time walking around.
Was this
They
before
have-
or after you had your Cuban breakfast?
I can't remember if it was the Cuban one or not. It was one of the little mom and pop places that we went to, but it was after. It was after breakfast.
Yeah. They have reenactments of battles
The battle.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, but really fun and really a nice little area. And I was just so surprised. You know, you leave the villages. The villages is so pristine and everything is pre-planned and it's beautiful. We love it. But it's also fun just to take little side trips away from the villages to see all that Florida has to offer in the central area. So we're having a great time exploring. And
Have you been to Old McDonald's farm?
no, haven't. Oh, I saw that sign off of 441.
Yeah.
Right, 27. No, I haven't gone there yet. I wondered what it was. Have you
It's a
done a
farm.
video on that and I didn't see the video?
I've never been there, but I heard it's kind of like a petting zoo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
What we'll have to do sometime is we'll pick you and Roy up, and we're going to go down to Kissimmee and go to Al Capone's dinner theater.
Really?
Yeah, Al Capone's Speakeasy.
Really?
Yeah, I've been there twice. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
It is.
All
It
right.
is.
So now we got Judy stuff, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Maybe.
report. Yes. Yes.
Take it away, Judy.
Okay, this is the new McDonald's, and it's going to be opening up. I believe it's June the 5th or June the 6th. I saw somebody posted on Facebook that they got some coupons from there, and it's opening up like June the 5th or 6th. And when I drove by, you can see that the drive-through is already got the menus up and everything. And this was about a week and a half ago that I drove through here. So I'm sure it's even more built now.
You know, Wildwood just approved another McDonald's building something over around Wildwood somewhere.
It's a Spar. The Spar
yeah.
parking lot.
That's right. It's in the Spa
Okay.
parking lot straight across the road from Brownwood.
Okay. And this is the Reveille Cafe, and it is now open, and they serve breakfast and lunch. And I have been to the one up in Georgia, and the breakfast is really good. Linda has been to breakfast and lunch, right, Linda?
No, haven't been to lunch on this one, but
Okay.
Roy and I did go to breakfast, but we should share. It's very popular right now since it just opened, and it's not a big restaurant. So the waitresses were telling us that you have to get there before 9 o'clock in the morning or after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and they're only open till 2 if you don't want to wait in line. And that's during the week. On the weekends, they told us you have to be there before 7 so you don't have to wait in line.
Wow.
Good Lord.
But
What are
it
they going to do?
should-
What are they going to do during snowbird season?
Well, hopefully there'll be other restaurants. Right now in our area, this is about, aside from going to Fenny, this is really about the only breakfast restaurant that's anywhere close to people. And this is golf cart accessible, Skip.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, you know me. It's all about being a golf cart accessible.
right.
And right here, this was the village's golf cars down at Magnolia Plaza. And I was just showing how many golf cars are now out in front because they were having a shortage before. And it looks like things are getting back to normal.
Yeah.
I noticed that in Brownwood too, back in the back where they used to keep all the rentals and they got down to like just a minimum they were hanging on to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now they got like 500 or 600 back there now.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how this looked too. And this was another picture. I just took it. It was a little bit further back. You can see how many golf carts are there.
Let me just share real quick, and then we're going to get on to, we're going to do a game. That I just had my golf cart serviced, and apparently COVID's affected everything. I had a little extra work done, but wasn't a big deal. I had a cigarette lighter plug in this golf cart because it's a 15. A couple of years later, they started coming out with USB plugs in your golf cart. So I told them I want to take that cigarette lighter plug out and put a USB plug in there. Didn't really have to do that because you can get the cigarette lighter plug thing that plugs in. It's got the USB thing on. Anyway, so that was a little extra. That was $39 for the plug and $18.75 labor to stick that thing in the hole. But the thing that really shocked me, to
I
change
can do
oil.
that.
Oil in these golf carts is only 1 quart. That's all that's in there. There's no oil filter. There's no nothing. And then they put in a spark plug. They're supposed to replace your clutch belt, and they replace the alternator belt also along with that. But then they do a complete grease job on the golf cart. They're supposed to readjust your brakes so it comes back to the top. All these little things that you don't really notice, but they check everything. So they did all that, and my total bill to service my golf cart, $270. Highway robbery, I say.
Which is why you usually do it yourself. But
I
you
told Sue that.
did it yourself this time.
Well, here's the thing. Sue was using a golf cart, and she said it was making a whirring noise. I said, yeah, it does that when I need to replace that clutch belt. And I said, I generally do it myself. And I called down there, and they told me, we don't have any clutch belts. And what we have, we're keeping for our people that come in for service. We're not selling them across the counter anymore. So I go to Amazon, and same thing, out. They don't have them. So I said, well, I'll just go ahead and have it serviced. It ain't been serviced for a couple of years. I'll let them do it and be done with this thing. And then also it says on there, they didn't replace the belt because they didn't have any. So what they put on there is some kind of a temporary factory second piece of crap thing they put on there that'll get you by until the new belts come in. And then we can make another appointment and drive down there again and wait in line again to get this belt put on.
So you went specifically for that and it didn't get done?
No, I didn't get done.
Yeah.
And they didn't adjust the brakes either. I talked to the manager. He said, your brake pedal isn't back to the top. I said, no, they didn't do anything. I said, and they spilled oil on my muffler down there because by the time we got home, as you can ask my wife, there was smoke coming out from underneath my seats and it stunk. I said, we've never had that problem before. The excuse was, well, we're hiring people to get these things done. We can't get the best of the best because They're finding work elsewhere that pays more than what the village tight asses want to pay. He should go down and be a server down there at McGrady's. They pay good.
They're working on work release now. I think that's who they're hiring.
Yeah. Well, let's get together and let's end this show with a game. Pick me, pick me, pick me.
Oh, are we playing a game?
Do you hear the music? How long have you been on this show?
As long as this is not your game that you were telling me about. I don't know about you and your games. I think this is a Gracie game, isn't it?
Another Gracie game, yeah.
Grace today. Grace, are you there? I haven't seen you today. Oh, people are getting creative now.
Ah.
And the picnic technique, oh my goodness.
Oh, you guys are going to love this game.
I hate it when you say that.
Gracie sent it to me.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I haven't seen Grace on our comments today.
She's hiding from you.
Oh, I just remembered something else.
What do you remember?
Did you want to say anything about the hats?
Not yet. Wait till the end of the game. Then we'll bring it up. That'll be the last thing. Then we'll say goodbye and get out of here.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. Everybody got somebody?
I'm good.
I'm ready.
Okay. Now let me explain this to everybody.
Oh no, just like 3 points if one person gets it, 2 points if another person gets it, a half a point if somebody else answers it after the other person answers it.
May I say, Gracie sent this.
Oh no.
And it's a game we've done before, actually.
Okay.
She didn't know that. So there was like a lot of names on there. So I picked out names that I didn't think we had done before in this particular game. And basically what the game is, alive or dead. We've done that before, if you remember right.
Oh,
But
wow.
I tweaked it. What we're going to do is we're going to do face recognition first. And if you get the name right, when the face comes up, don't go dead. We're looking for a name first, And once you get the name, then say dead or alive. And you get 1 point for each. And nobody's going, obviously, if you say alive and they're dead, I'm not giving somebody a second choice here because there's only 2 choices. You'll get 1 point.
What if you don't know the name, but if you know if they're dead or alive?
No, name first. You get that
Name
right
first.
then I'll tell you if you're right, and then you go to the dead or alive. And if you get that right, then you get 2 points.
So this is like, remember the TV show Wanted, Dead or Alive?
No, I never watched that.
So are we still doing ding, ding, ding?
Yes.
We're dinging. Okay.
Am I keeping score?
Of course.
Oh, God. Hold on a minute. Oh, by the way, let me tell you what you're playing for. You're playing for an Amazon gift card for $150.
Oh my
Right
gosh.
here.
Wow.
Yeah,
Whoa.
because we're only doing one game tonight, so
Well,
you
we
get the
got-
big prize.
Yeah, I did, because we got quite a few super chats and super stickers last show. Actually, it came to like, I don't know, my 70% was like $125, whatever it was. I just
Yeah.
rounded it up, said 150, and we'll have one game and make the price bigger.
Oh, and we had a few stickers on here today that you did not acknowledge.
I know.
I didn't?
No.
Oh my God, we got to do that
You
first
missed
then,
them.
because I
Goofed.
did I do this one?
Well,
I don't,
if you did, you just acknowledged it by putting it up. We didn't do the, you know.
Yeah.
Thanks for the super sticker.
Thank you,
Okay.
Tricia.
Thank you, Tricia.
And
There was another one.
I'm looking.
Was
I
it
think the only one you put up was John and Paul. I don't think
Yeah,
that you
during
did
our-
any of the others.
We do this one?
Yes.
Karen
Do we do
Baller?
this one?
Nope. Nope.
Thank you.
Thank you, Karen.
For the super chat.
Stickers. Stickers. I like stickers. Yes, I do. Stickers. Stickers. I like stickers more than you.
Did you acknowledge your not stickers, but your member for 5 months appreciation level?
I didn't see it. How about this one? Did I get Barbara?
Nope.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thanks for the super sticker. Stickers. Stickers. I like stickers. Yes, I do. Stickers. Stickers. I like stickers more than you.
You got no rhythm. You got to have some rhythm, Skip.
That's what I have you girls for.
You look like a witch stirring a pot.
No, that was his idea of dancing.
That was, as I said, no rhythm.
Here's another one. Did I get this one?
Yes, that one you did.
Well, let's
Yes.
do it again.
Thank you
Okay.
for the super chat.
Thank you, John and Paul.
Super sticker.
You also have Tom McDonald, member for 5 months appreciation level. I've never seen that before, but
I'll tell you, if it's in here, I sure don't see it. I'm back like
didn't
way
either.
up.
it was,
Is that something recent?
well, I don't know how recent it was. It was there. How do you
Okay.
tell- I don't know how you tell how recent it was. It was
Well,
before-
usually if it's something recent, it pops up, then the whole thing is green.
Yeah, it was green, and it's before Trisha Net. Before.
Okay, I got.
Well,
I
here
just
it
went all the
is.
way. There's Trisha right there. I'm going.
It's right above
Everybody's-
healthy.
Yeah,
Living.
yeah, I've got it too. Yeah. Tom
Everybody
McDonald,
else is
member
on
for
the
5
green.
months.
Would I lie? Would I lie?
And then the next one I got is Karen Baller. I have nothing in between the two.
Okay, well, nice. I have it too, so,
Is it before Karen or after Karen?
crap.
I
It
know.
was after Karen.
It was after Karen?
Yeah.
I don't have it on here.
Huh.
I'm looking. I got all kinds of stuff here, but I don't have another.
Why
Usually I
would
get those.
It's
why
underneath.
would the three of us have it and you not have it?
Well, I can tell you probably why. I'm on the StreamYard comments. I'm not on YouTube comments.
Yeah.
Are you guys watching YouTube comments? There'll be things on
Yes.
YouTube comments that I don't see. And the reason why I don't have YouTube comments, I was so scared of having another big nightmare tonight that I didn't turn anything else on.
Yep, I've got an idea.
Okay,
We-
so
The
Who was it?
ladies can congratulate Tom McDonald for being a member for 5 months.
congratulations,
Yes.
Tom, for being a member for 5 months. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, and then
And-
you got another super sticker.
Yeah, I got
Kevin
I got
K.
those.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you for the super chat.
Stickers.
Stickers.
Stickers. I like stickers.
Yes, I do. Stickers. Stickers.
You're getting live.
Stickers. More than you. How much will they pay me?
Oh my goodness.
How much will they pay me not to sing? That's the question.
Well, we'll find out.
Oh, looky here. BK.
Is that not to
For
sing?
the super chat.
Thanks for
Yeah.
the super sticker.
Yeah.
Stickers.
Okay, come on. We got to dance this one.
Stickers.
Yes, I do.
I like stickers more than you.
Thank you, BK.
Thank you, BK. That's wonderful. That's very nice.
That's very
And there was
nice.
another one. Oh my goodness.
I don't have one. Oh, I see it.
Oh my gosh.
Billy here.
Thank
Billy
you, thank you.
here, $5 super chat.
Thanks for the super sticker.
We should all clap.
Stickers. Stickers.
y'all getting sick of it yet?
Yes, I do. Stickers. I like stickers more than you.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Well, keep doing that, and then we don't have to play this game.
Just keep sending money.
You're gonna love this game. See, now I've got to go up here to find part of the game, and that means I lose the comment. So if there's any big stickers that come in or something, let me know because I can't see them right now.
I can never remember the names. I can do the dead or alive, though.
Think. Okay, now I want to explain a little. The pictures that I brought up of these they're all famous people. You should know every one of them. Even in our age group, you should know every one of them.
Even in our age group. Pink.
But these are not pictures of their faces that you would remember because they're much older. They maybe quit acting when they were 50. Now they're 90.
Oh
So
my.
you're showing pictures of them you're showing pictures of 90-year-olds, and we're supposed to remember what they look like when they were on.
Well, first of all, you don't know if they're alive or dead yet. They could be 90 years old and dead. I mean, that's how it's done. Anyway, also, there might be pictures of people on here as they were dressed up in a part that they were in on TV.
Jeepers.
Yeah, like some of the actors play gay. So there might be a picture of a famous actor dressed up as a gay person.
So
I know somebody's going to say, well,
a lot of time on this game.
I tried my best to make it fun, yet difficult. This is for $150, by God.
That's true.
Okay. Are you ready for picture one?
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding. As soon as you know who it is.
Okay.
Name first, not whether they're dead or alive.
Skip Smith. Oh, ding, 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 ding.
Linda?
Steven Seagal.
Wait a minute. Let me find my buttons here. That's right. Alive or dead?
And he is still alive.
That is correct. Am I keeping score?
Yes.
So that's what, 1 point for that?
Two.
He's a lot chubbier now than he was. But.
That's 2 points for Linda.
Yes.
Okay. Here we are with number 2.
Ding, 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 ding.
Judy?
It's Angela Lansbury, and she is still alive.
Wait a minute. I got a pick thing here. Is Angela Lansbury alive or dead?
Alive. I just said that.
Well, I wasn't listening to you. By some chance, do you know about how old she is?
She's like 93 or something like that. She's getting
Oh,
up
she's
there.
96. I didn't realize she was that old.
Wow.
And what was that thing that showed the show that she was in, that mystery show?
Yeah, she was on
Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah,
I still love that show. I still love that show.
I enjoyed it. I haven't seen it in a long time. I always enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Judy P got 2. Skip, where are you?
I'm writing the scores down.
Quit hiding.
Well, the table's over here. I can't write in midair.
We're keeping the score. Don't worry about it.
I don't trust you. You've had an accident. Your brain's not correct.
Oh, forget. Good Lord. He's trying to convince.
Oh, another one we should know. This one too. I can't get the names right. Looks like Ira.
Oh, jeez.
Ding, ding, ding.
Judy?
Is it Gene Kelly?
Oh, no.
Okay. Sorry. I have no idea then.
Isn't this guy?
I'm
Isn't he a comedian?
He writes comedy.
Oh, I bet I know who. Ding, 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 ding. I can't do it again.
Yeah,
Can I
okay.
do it?
Yeah, okay.
Carl Reiner.
Can you show the picture?
Yeah, I can do it again. Hold
Or
on
at
a
least
minute.
show the end result. It's not Red Skeleton?
No.
No, that's not Red Skeleton.
Well, he's an older Red Skeleton.
Don't forget to use your dingers.
Ding, ding, ding. An older Red Skeleton.
Jesus, I just can't think of his name.
Nobody knows?
I actually don't know who that is.
Okay. That's Norman Lear.
I
That's
wouldn't
it,
recognize him.
Yeah. He's,
But he was
95
kinda-
and still 95 and still alive.
Barbara Ebner got him.
Yeah, I don't have the
Oh, yeah.
chat on here, but probably somebody on chat's got it.
I don't
Yeah.
think I saw him in person.
Okay, here's another one.
This is
Oh. Ding, 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 ding.
Who's dinging?
Me? Your wife?
Who is it?
It is.
Who is it?
Yeah,
Dr. Ruth.
Dr. Ruth.
What's
Yeah.
her last name? Dr. Ruth.
You know, I don't know if everybody said it.
Dr. Ruth. Yeah, we know it.
Who in the
Oh.
hell's playing this game? I thought it was Sue.
I can't think of it. You know, I don't remember anybody saying
didn't think
anything
of
about
what?
her.
Dr. Ruth.
I thought we were done with the name. Now you have to tell us she's alive or dead.
Oh,
Huh?
she's alive.
That's correct.
She's still, you know, she's still on TV every once in a while.
Eppensteimer. Westheimer. No, not Westheimer.
Okay, it's a tie. 2, 2, and 2.
Wow, okay.
Uh-oh. Are you going to
Don't
have
forget
to?
your dingers.
You're going to
Do you
have
got a tiebreaker?
Oh, I should
You
know
ain't
his
done
name.
3.
He's a rock guy. He's a rock. He's a rock singer, but I don't know his
ding, ding,
name.
ding, ding, ding,
Ding, ding, ding, ding. Oh.
Judy,
Rod Stewart.
There you go.
alive or dead?
He is alive.
Oh, Judy's ahead of us now. Judy's leading by a
2.
lot. Oh yeah, that's
Ding, 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 ding,
I am
ding,
woman. I am woman.
ding, 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 ding.
Judy?
Anne Murray.
No,
No, no,
Ready.
no. Ding, 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 ding.
I thought it was
Wait a
Helen
minute. I
Reddy.
thought that was
Helen
correct.
Reddy.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No, you're wrong.
Is it
Yeah.
Anne Murray or Helen Reddy?
Helen Reddy, isn't it?
Helen Reddy.
This ain't a
Okay,
multiple
sorry.
choice. Who was next?
I
Sue?
am woman.
I don't know.
You're the one that said the name after she said the name.
I'm right, Helen Reddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were right.
Is she alive or dead?
That I don't know.
You have to
I
answer.
know. I know. She's dead.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Sue's the only one that can answer.
Well, okay, she's dead.
Rules.
Judy said she's dead.
I don't care what Judy said. You're the one that answered it correctly. You're the only one that can answer live
Well,
or
and I
dead.
told you I didn't know, but Judy said she's dead.
Well,
Hey, I got her name wrong to start with. So
oh, God. This is turning into a nightmare already.
So
Oh, well.
did you get 2 points or 1 point?
I'm giving Sue 1 point for getting the name. She didn't even answer the live or dead. You ought to say guess because it's 50-50. You're going to get it right.
What?
You
I
said-
did.
No, your guess was I don't know.
No, my guess was Judy said she was dead.
Then you don't get a chance to guess.
Oh, well, doesn't matter. I said dead. I also said Judy said dead, but
If this was a job, I'd walk off. I'd just walk off.
Okay, give us the next one. Oh, I know this one too.
okay.
But I
Ding, ding,
oh,
ding, 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 ding.
Judy,
Is it Henry Kissinger?
yes, that's who it is.
that's correct.
wow.
I told you I know all these people. I can't remember their names.
And
Is he alive or dead?
he is dead.
Judy.
He is
Oh no! Is he still alive? Wow.
alive. He's 98 years old.
Yeah, that shocks me. I thought, all the people from the time when he was around,
I
they're
know.
all dead. So
I
I
figure
thought
anybody
he
around
was dead
Nixon, they're all
too.
dead, right? But they're not. The one
Every
guy
once in a while, he gives his opinion on things. Not
the
often,
other-
but
the
every
one guy
once in
that
a while.
got caught breaking in. I can't think of his name right now, but he's got a radio show. It's on all the time nationwide. I used to listen to it.
Of course.
He's really a smart guy. Anyway, here's another one.
Oh, this one I don't know. Who's this one? I have no idea who that one is.
Oh my. I thought it was a guy.
Who
I
is
said,
it?
there's a guy with that face.
No guesses
Don't
at
know.
all? Want me to do it
No.
again?
Not gonna help.
Look close. You all know this guy.
This guy. So it is a guy.
And that's what I thought. It's a guy. Anderson. Ding, 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 ding. Louis Anderson. Louis
That's correct.
Anderson.
Is he alive or dead?
I think he's dead.
That's correct. He died recently.
Oh, so
Louis Anderson. And
okay. You
I
guys.
said, I thought that looked like a guy at first.
remember I said some of these people may be dressed as they portrayed some person in a show or something. Louis played a mother in a famous show that was on for several years.
Yeah.
I didn't even know who he was.
Well, I
You
knew
knew
that
who it
face,
was.
you know. I just knew the face.
I didn't know that one. Oh yeah.
Oh God, what is his
Oh yeah,
name?
he's a comedian. He just oops.
Uh,
I recognize. Oh, I know. Ding, 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 ding,
Judy?
ding. Gilbert Godfrey.
that's it.
And he is dead.
That I knew. I just didn't know his name.
Well, it just came to me.
He was a
And
good actor.
he just died recently, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
This one could be tricky.
Tricky.
Oh.
Probably the last time you guys saw him, he was a young, strapping, dark-haired, full-haired guy. World
Sorry.
famous.
Show him again.
He looks like a lot of people.
This guy's world famous. This
Is he
guy,
an anchor, announcer.
this ain't a question thing. You're supposed to tell me who it is.
If you're thinking, I think maybe ding, 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 ding.
I don't know who that
Judy?
is.
Is it Tom Brokaw?
No. I ding ding ding, but I would be
Judy or Linda?
I would be cheating. Is that Warren Buffett?
That's what I thought at first
Thanks,
too.
Nick. I tried.
At least you admitted you cheat.
I did. But
Nobody's got a guess. I figured that would be a tough one.
Yeah.
That's Neil Armstrong.
Oh my.
oh yeah.
Is Neil Armstrong? I'll give you a point. Whoever dings in first. Who was the last one that dinged in?
I
Judy,
think.
I think.
Judy? Judy, I'll give you a point if you get this. Is he alive or dead?
Who?
Neil
I
Armstrong.
think he's dead. Still alive.
His wrong button. He is. He's dead.
He's the last surviving one, isn't he?
No, he's dead.
Oh, sure. Then
Yeah.
he's not
You know
alive.
what?
They put him on one of those, what you call them, they fly him to the moon or whatever, and they
Yeah.
crash him in to get data. Like they put his ashes in one of those and flew it to the moon and crashed him into the moon.
Really?
No, I just
Really?
made that up.
I missed that.
I was just say I didn't read anything about that.
All right. Well.
All right, here's another one.
Oh, another one. I thought. Oh yeah, we know him.
What's his name?
I don't know. I just recognize the face. Yeah, that guy. The actor, the comedian, the one that did all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
He's a good actor. But
What's his name?
You guys should know. You ladies should know his name. He's a famous. He did. All
I'm going to
kinds
help
of.
you out a little.
He did Capote, but I can't think of his name.
I figured this guy would be tough.
Yeah.
And
Like,
so
didn't he?
here's if you guys are
Capote?
rattling off, she just talks. She's just not listening to a word I'm saying. There's his real picture.
I know it's
Philip.
Hoffman.
Yeah, Philip, and he died of a drug overdose.
Yep, Hoffman.
Philip Scott
That's correct.
Hoffman.
That's a half a point, Linda. Hoffman's his last name. That's a half a point.
I know. I can't remember the first name. John.
He's got two names. What was
What'd you
his other-
say?
She said John.
Did you say John?
Yeah,
No, that's
that's
wrong.
not it.
No.
That's not it.
One name is Philip, but I don't. There's another name too.
What's his last name?
Hoffman.
That's correct. So I'm giving you a half a point. I'm giving you a half a point.
Half a
Linda
point.
a half a point.
Yeah.
You
he
mean
played-
one?
And
And
he
seeing
was
how,
dead.
seeing how Linda answered that first, I'm going to ask her first. Is he alive or dead?
Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah.
So that gives
Somebody
you
says his wife shot
more
him.
than a half point.
No, he died of a drug
Drug
overdose.
overdose.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But he played true.
Philip Seymour Hoffman, right?
He played the artist. The artist. Sue, you should know this one.
Andy Warhol.
Andy Warhol. He played Andy
Yeah.
Warhol.
And that's what I said. I thought he played Capote, but maybe it wasn't him.
Philip
That's him.
Seymour.
He played, matter of fact, the picture you just saw was him in Get Up for playing Truman Capote.
Yeah.
Did a
That's the
great
only thing
job.
I could remember him being in. Yeah.
Actor.
But I couldn't remember his name.
Okay, we have two more, actually one more, and then a tiebreaker. Do we need a tiebreaker?
No.
See,
No, I don't
Judy's
think
got
so.
5, 8.5, 9.5, and Linda's got 2.5. And Sue's got 5, so we won't need a tiebreaker. So we have
No, we
two
won't
more.
need a tiebreaker.
No.
Who is this guy?
Oh yeah, I know him too. He's alive.
He's alive.
Tony Bennett. No,
Ding, 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 ding.
Who?
Joe Namath.
he's the football guy.
Is he alive or dead?
He's alive. He does a Medicare commercial.
He does. He does Medicare commercials.
Tony Bennett.
Oh. But he's still alive.
Yeah.
That's when he
And here's
really
the last
started.
one, and this one here, if you're not a rock type person, you may or may not know this guy.
Rock groupie.
Well, I'm not a groupie, but if you don't like rock and roll,
I like rock and roll, just not current rock and roll. Old rock and roll.
they don't have rock and roll nowadays. So,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
this is-
old.
well, anyway, here he is.
Okay. Oh my God.
Ding, 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 ding.
Sue,
Wait a minute.
Sue,
Ding, 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 ding.
Meatloaf. Meatloaf.
Who the
Okay.
heck is that?
is he alive or dead?
Dead.
Who is it?
Meatloaf.
Oh, you're right. I wouldn't know that. I didn't even know that was a person.
You know,
Yeah, he had one really famous song like back in the late 70s.
he had
Yeah.
several.
I know
He had a lot. Yeah.
He had at least 9 or 10 #1 hits.
Okay,
You
name
wouldn't
one.
recognize him if you didn't listen to him. Anyway, that's an old saying. Don't let your meatloaf. Never mind. It's over your head.
In the 70s, guys?
Yeah, don't let your meatloaf.
No, but I
Never
mean,
mind.
the guy was famous in the 70s?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. They've got a tribute to him. Somebody is doing a tribute to him at the Savannah Center, actually.
I don't think that was my kind of music.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, probably not.
The name of the show is "Don't Let Your Meatloaf."
I heard you say that like 4 times.
Yeah.
She still didn't get it.
Okay.
Oh Lord. Okay, who won? Let's see. Judy has.
Judy
5,
has
8,
9.5.
9.5, and Sue's got 9. So
9.
Judy, you won
Judy.
by half a point.
Okay. Well,
Who
are
you
you
playing
ready
for?
to tell who my winner is?
$150.
$150.
Drum roll.
I hope she's still here.
I didn't hear the name.
I haven't said it.
Oh,
Winner is Karen Voller.
Karen Baller. Hey, Karen.
Saw her. Oh, wow. Whoa.
Send us your address, Karen.
Don't forget.
Now
Yeah.
send me your mailing address or
Congratulations. That's a
a
big
mailing
prize.
address, and I'll mail it
Yes,
to you.
yes.
Yeah.
So is Karen-
The reason why we're doing these gift cards a lot is because they're just easier to mail out in an envelope and mail them out. The other stuff.
Oh, she's here. She's here.
Sue has to take them down to the post office, and then sometimes shipping some of them items out, they charge us $50 to go 3 states away, and it's just getting ridiculous. So I
Yeah,
think the Amazon card's good because they can just pick out what they want.
that's true.
I know it's
Congratulations, Karen.
not a thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
congratulations.
So when are we going out for drinks?
To us? I'll go tomorrow.
I met with Karen.
Oh. To try to help get a little bit of money going for the kids' wish thing at the end of the year, and then we're going to get out of here. Is one, I'm selling these 5-sided ink pen things here, $10 a piece. You know, get the money in my PayPal account, a super chat or something, and put a note down there what it is and all this and that, and I'll mail them out to you. The other one is Linda's idea was to these hats.
It was my idea for my neighborhood, for my village, but it was your idea to put it on an auction
Yeah, kind of like an auction thing.
for the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yeah.
What we did in McClure is we designed these hats. Well, actually, I designed them, but here's a hat. Can you see that? Isn't he cute? A little alligator on there.
Yeah.
And so Skip bought one. That is, he has to pay me back for one that I paid already.
Oh, I forgot.
But we're going to auction this off, and if you would like, all of us will autograph it for you.
Right.
So hopefully it's worth a couple of dollars for our Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yeah.
So please
So
bid on it.
anybody that might be interested in that, I think what we're going to try to do is you can make send me an email. Don't do it on comments on here because I can't go to everything like that. Go to email because I get my emails on my phone no matter where I'm at. And don't send anything yet. Just say, I'll pay $10 for that hat. And then somebody else might send me an email saying, I'll pay $12 for that hat. Somebody else might say, I'll pay $1,000 for that hat. You know, I don't know.
It's all for the kids.
Yeah, we'll just do this for a couple of weeks, and at the end of the couple of weeks, I'll do a porch sitting out here or something like that, and then I'll just announce who gets the hat. And at that point, you can either PayPal it in my account, you can mail us a check, you can do whatever you want to do, however it's easiest for you.
And if
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't want us to mess it up with autographs, we don't have to do that either.
No, we don't have to. I just thought it was a thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
And
do
I
it.
want to also make a mention that your hat, Skip, is courtesy of the Hoagies that live here in our neighborhood, and their son has a place called Graphic Stitch, and they were nice enough to send you a hat.
Are you going
It
to
has
show
the
your
Hillsborough cranes on it.
I don't have it on. I threw it over here on the floor.
Aren't you going to show it? I thought you were going to show your hat.
He's got one on.
Yeah, so we're going to auction one of them off too, but I don't have it. Hold on a minute.
I said, you've got one on.
Yeah, but the
Oh,
new
yeah.
ones are a different style. Don't tell me what to do.
Tell them what to do, Sue.
Yeah. But our neighborhood, you know, the Hoagies, they have a sale. They sell the t-shirts or the polos and the hats and jackets and everything.
Yeah.
But they all come from Graphic Stitch, which is their son's business in Indiana.
But I like
And,
it. I can buy hats and get t-shirts or well, yeah, I guess they're t-shirts to match. Like I got a gray hat that says Hillsborough, and then I got a shirt that matches it. Exact collars matches. Never mind, you guys don't care.
Yeah.
So here's these hats here that he had sent me, and these are the good hats. They don't have the adjustable strap in the back. It's all elastic back here.
And we like these. We ladies like these because you can pull your ponytail in there if you have a ponytail.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that's
And-
why they invented that. They invented that kind of a hat for women. So when men are wearing that hat, to my mind, they're still wearing a girl's hat.
Well, and it's because I've got a pin head and I need that to readjust it.
Did she say she was a pinhead?
I've got a big head. I need to adjust it the other way.
Did she say she was a pinhead?
Oh, she said she has a feminine head.
Yeah.
I could
I
have
have
sworn
a
she
s-
said I'm a pinhead.
Yeah,
No.
well, I did. I said I have a pinhead.
Oh, I should say though, the woman who does this is also a villager. She lives in
Yes.
Chitty Chatty and actually is a friend of Judy P's.
Is she
Oh,
watching the
cool.
show?
Chatty.
Keeping it all in the family.
So
Is she
maybe
watching the show?
we can get a chitty chatty hat too, and we can add that into the.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be good. Is she
Oh,
watching
yeah,
the show?
yeah.
I don't know
The
if she
lady that makes the hats.
She works during the day. She's probably in bed.
You don't know.
Oh, and I wanted to say thank you to St. Luke's. They did my eye surgery. Dr. Macchia, great guy. I mean, flawless. The whole thing. It just went right down the line, and I can see. I didn't even have to put my glasses on to read my phone today. That's great to me. So they did a wonderful job there. St. Luke's.
So you don't have to have the glasses on to read the phone, but you need the glasses to read the newspaper.
I don't need them, but I put them on because I'm used to them. You know,
Is it just
it's
out of
one of
habit?
those.
Just out of habit.
Well, they're not completely healed yet. It's going to be a couple more weeks before it's completely healed.
But they're healed enough to read the phone.
Yeah. I didn't realize that. I put them on a while ago, and I didn't realize I didn't need them until I looked at the phone. It's cool. You know,
Welcome to
I'm
my
still a little
world.
puffy. You know, I still got a little puffy spot here, but I can see.
Wonderful. That's really wonderful.
Yeah, it is. And like I said, they did everything. Like I said, my appointment, I was there. They got it done. You know, they were great.
Well, that's it. That's the end of the show. I know we only done one game. I'm just trying it out with a bigger prize to see if people would like it or not like it. I don't know what kind of super chats we got today, so I didn't really add them up. So I'll have to do that after the show. And that's the money we'll use for next week for prizes. Hopefully we got enough for some pretty good prizes. With that being said, I want to thank Linda for co-hosting. I want to thank all the girls for their reports. I want to thank all the moderators, WrestleMania, and anybody else that showed up. I don't even know who all did show up. I want to thank all the Patreon members, especially the Patreon members. I got a special tribute coming up to them at the very end of the show. And thank all of you who come to the show because you're the reason why we even do this. So with that being said, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, everybody.
See you next time.